What's their intention? What's going to happen? Targeted individuals tarot. So if you're a targeted individual and you feel like there's something going off in the background, there's plots against you, what is or was the plan? Okay, what's the intention? And then we'll take it from there. Right, Lovers card. Okay, let's just finish shuffling. Bit keen for the Lovers to come out. Right, let's have a look. Right, I should say if you want a personalised targeted individuals reading, I do offer this in tarot version. You have to go for Psychic Spine and psychic reading as well. I don't think you're crazy. I understand how energy manipulation works. I understand how monitoring works. You can book phone and video chat as well with me. I'm happy to do international readings. Okay, get to my link tree, right? Right, so Lovers card, 3 of Cups, that's the Coven card for me. Right, so we start off with the Lovers. Now, the Lovers for me, just to get it out of the way, isn't actually a good card because it's lusty. Okay, lusty-based energy. I feel like there's been some lust-based magic here because we've got the Lovers card and then we've got the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups to me talks about, like I say, covens because it's power of 3 and stuff like that. So having those two together, I think that there's been some love magic cast on you. And please remember, love magic. If you're thinking about going and get a love spell, don't. It's black magic. You're trying to manipulate somebody's emotions to get what you want. So there's been some kind of lust magic cast. 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. So Pentacles, Earth, Money, Finance, Non-Financial Wealth. 9 reflection card. So this card in the reverse for me often talks about when we're questioning, is there any more I can do? So it's got this feel that there's been some love magic cast on you and it's designed to stop you from pushing forward. So for example, if you're in a connection, a divine connection like me, and they're throwing this stuff on you, it's so you start questioning things. Because what you've got to remember is black magic is energy manipulation. And the difference between an entity attachment and black magic is that black magic affects the dark within you because we're all made of light and dark. And an entity attachment is a separate being, a separate entity. They can be conjured, don't get me wrong, and they attach like ticks, normally at the back of the head, right? And again, they're designed to pull on your energy, suck away your abundance, try and make you go gaga. So that's what I think is going off here, right? Let's continue. Magician, yeah. So another card that indicates some kind of magic. The Magician there, and then we've got the Hanged Man in the reverse. So the Hanged Man for me is a leap of faith card. Yes, other readers only ever go for the Fool, but the Fool has other meanings. The Hanged Man is always a leap of faith card for me because it's stuck, decisions, left path, right path, stick or twist. I want guarantees if this is going to happen. I want guarantees if that's going to happen. So it's been designed to keep you stuck. Okay, stuck in a rut, right? Overall outcome card. Change my mind on that one. 8 of Wands, Wands fire action. Now, because of the type of reading this is, normally I'm talking about new opportunities, abundance coming, etc., etc. I feel like this has something to do with heavy energetic bombardment. Okay, heavy energetic bombardment. Okay, it feels like this collective, much like myself, they've taken it from lots of different angles. Okay, lots of different factions, and you know, if like me, you're dealing with something like covens, you might be dealing with more like kind of secret societies, masons, etc. They might appear separate, but they're all being controlled by the same energy. Okay, right. Obstacles or blockages you've been facing. Queen of Swords, swords there where we think words we use, Queen's feminine energy. I feel like with this collective, it's been about coming at a kind of logical standpoint, because when we're talking about energy attacks and stuff like that, well, it's not logical, is it? It goes against the grain of everything that you have been told. Okay, so yeah, being too logical with it, removing any blockages. Ace of Pentacles. So what you're being advised to do here is reassess, right? How can we, because normally I'll be saying how can we invest in stuff like that. I feel like this is about how can we ground ourselves? How can we keep solid and stable? How can we keep our feet on the ground? Okay, that's how you're going to get through this. So that, if you've had questions and doubt, am I under any kind of black magic attack or anything along those lines, then yes, Yes, 100%. Okay, so let's go on spread 2, how this is going to pan out. I should say I do offer defensive magic as well. I offer Spirit Enter Curse and Hex Removal remote. It's been extremely successful. I've got quite a few clients who come back. They tend to be the ones that are dealing with covens, etc. Binding spells and return to sender. Okay, so if you want any of those services, do contact me. The remote hex removal is available in my link tree. You can just go straight for it with that one. The other two, I need some more details. Right, so how's this going to play out? 3 of Wands in the reverse, 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Right, so Wands fire action. This is about going in a new direction, turning you back on the past, going out into the great unknown. It's in the reverse position, so holding off and moving forwards. This could be you, this could be them. 3 of Pentacles. This is a collaboration card. We've got 3 characters: landowner, builder, architect, all working together to build this beautiful cathedral. Different roles, different skill sets, same long-term vision. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Knight's forward motion. This knight's about an offer. He's coming forward and offering the pentacle. So it's either about the collective not not being able to push forwards, or rejecting an offer, or an offer not coming forwards. What it kind of feels like is, I'm not going to lie to you, I feel like this has had a slight effect. Okay, it has had a slight effect, and it's just stopping you from moving forwards. With the 3 of Pentacles there, I think that this is kind of touched on it briefly, that there might be multiple factions and they're actually coming together. So it's going to stop you from pushing forwards. Now, if like me, because we've got a lot of Pentacles here, they might be affecting your work. They might be affecting your finances. Okay, Temperance in the reverse. So it's gonna continue to throw you out of alignment a little bit, but then we've got the Star card. So the Star card talks about hopes, dreams, aspirations, wishing on a bigger star. It can talk about stepping into that star power. Let's continue. Overall outcome card, Justice. Right. So you are going to get the justice you deserve. Right. Obstacles or blockages. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Right. So Wheel of Fortune, for me, it can talk about the way we're thinking about things, and this is where we're going. The obstacle or blockage here is if you start getting into this negative mindset. Okay, because remember, you are the creator of your own reality. Now, when you've been under heavy bombardment for a period of time, so in my case, it's been like a couple of weeks now, to try and have that kind of solid Christ consciousness creator mindset is difficult. It's difficult because a lot of these attacks come from attacking your nervous system, putting you on guard, triggering you. You know what I mean? And then you can't do that creating. Okay, that then affects the mindset. Okay, because remember, this is the engine, this is the driver. This needs to be engaged. This needs to be rock solid. Okay, removing any blockages. 2 of Swords in the reverse. Right, so it's time to take the blindfold off, see the situation as it really is. I feel like with this collective, I feel a little bit like there's a little bit of denial. No, I must have this wrong. That's your Queen of Swords energy. So you've been advised to take the blindfold off and see the situation as it really is. So there's going to be a little bit of stagnation. Right, so what I feel like is 3 of Wands, there's going to be a little bit of stagnation in moving forwards. I'm going to stick with what I said about the 3 of Pentacles. I feel like there's like a couple of different factions that are lining together. I think they're going to come forward with some kind of Knight of Pentacles offer, and you're going to be like, no. That's when you're going to realize, hang on, I'm out of alignment here. Refocusing on your Star card, and that will give you the justice you deserve. Okay, so you're going to be fine. If that resonated, type in, I'm going to get my justice. Like I say, if you want a personalised reading, I might introduce a targeted individuals one on my link tree. Like I say, it's the same as Psychic Spine, but it's a bit more heavier. But just to give people that option. So keep an eye out. One up till there's an option to put in your comments in the box there as well. So yeah, there you go. You're going to be fine. Keep going.